We asked Saskatchewan what they know about 5G.
More speed, more innovation.
It's gonna make our lives a whole heck of a lot easier.
This is what 5G looks like.
Better, faster.
Sounds like one more G. Sounds pretty good.
I don't know what it means.
All you really need to know is the future of 5G is here and will continue improving through investments in network technology.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
Good afternoon, and welcome to Curling Stadium Martensville International. Draw number 6. We're approaching the midway point in this bonspiel. My name's Jim Nix. I'm here with Terry Corbin, and we've got Tim Burton on production. Looking forward to what should be a good game this afternoon, I think. Terry?
Yeah, I'm kind of excited. I really enjoy watching Korey and his team play. Certainly, I've played against a couple of them in the past. Good people, and Korey's really stepped it up and come onto the world curling stage. I mean, winning the U.S. Championships this year, overtaking kind of the John Schuster era, I would think. So he's the new face of curling in the United States. And what can you say about Cooey? Everybody seems to know Kevin Cooey and his accomplishments.
Yeah, he's kind of done it all. It's been a bit of a struggle for him, I think, the last couple of seasons, and maybe partly he just hasn't had the team that he'd like to have exactly and making the shots they want. And I don't know that his game has been quite as good as it usually is either. It's certainly not when I've seen him, at the Briar and places like that. He's not making some of those shots that he always made. But anyway, he's here and he still want to play. So
that's right.
Yeah, and he's still a force. I mean, he's 1-1 in this spiel, so he lost his first game. And then against Kaltoff, and then 1-1 by default over the Sampson rink, which just couldn't get here. The flights were canceled, and they didn't get here. But he needs to turn it up a little bit now. I think you got to go with 3-1 to feel comfortable about making the playoffs here in this format, Terry.
Yeah, 2-2. I mean, I don't know what the format is in terms of tiebreakers, but I mean, I'm guessing that 2-2 will get you maybe a sniff at a tiebreaker. But you're best off to be 3-1.
Yeah, I think 2-2. It's going to come down. First tiebreakers almost always the who beat who kind of thing. But with the pools the way these are, there's a good chance that anybody you're tied with at 2-2 was not even in your pool.
That's right.
We're talking about this morning, and so we assume it's going to go probably to a draw to the buttons after that, which I don't think that they have room in the draw for actual tiebreakers, although they might be like the slams. They might have kept one spot maybe for that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, we'll find out soon. So a little rollout here by Team Cooey.
Yep.
Korey Dropkin. Up next, I don't know for sure who's got hammer here. This morning we had a little check mark or whatever on there to tell us, but not there right now, so we'll have to count. Anyway.
I'm going to guess Kevin has the hammer.
Yeah, okay. Just looks like it. It looks the way it's set up that you're probably right.
Yeah, that's all I'm going by, just the way the rock is there. Yeah, I did the game. Kevin's loss to Dustin Kaltoff. certainly, yeah, you see some uncharacteristic misses out of him throwing lost rocks. But I mean, everybody has their day. I watched the highlights of the Canada, I think it was no Scotland game, the World Ladies Curling Championships, and you know Rachel missed a couple of shots that she just doesn't miss normally, or you get so accustomed to her making them that when she does miss, it's a what?
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet. That was I might have been sleeping when that was on. I recorded one. I actually started to watch. Our game ended so late. I was able to watch the first
Oh,
one,
right, yeah,
the Lithuania game or whatever. But
right.
yeah, she was her regular self in that one. Very first end, she had a really tough shot for two and made it. That was about the only thing that they did really good in that end. But anyway, yeah. So then I didn't see anything else. Recorded the Scottish game, and I'll eventually get to it maybe. So, okay, going back up here for Dropkin. This will be Stapera.
Yeah, I don't know if Andrew's throwing second rocks or and in the house
Well, you know what? I think that Howell. I think it was. I think Howell's throwing third and in the house. I think both, but
Oh, okay.
I might be wrong on the house part, but he's definitely throwing third.
Okay.
I think earlier this year we did a game, or I did a game at least with him. And I think Howell was throwing third, but I don't think he was in the house at that time. But that's memory. That's not that great most of the time. The Andy shot by Tyler Tardy. Tyler's been invited to, or got voted in or something, to play in the event in Nashville next month. Should be interesting. I don't know what it'll be like, but we'll get.
Oh, he did he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. I have no idea how they're doing that. That's because there's not teams as such that are.
Yeah.
Voted in.
Yeah, it was all voted by the fans.
Yeah. Some of it was kind of interesting. So the way some of the guys kind of went after it. Dunstone's commercials were pretty good on social media for wanting you to vote for him, and Tyler's he had all the trick shot stuff happening, so it was kind of fun. But anyway, so
yeah, I see.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I just gonna say, and I see Tyler got picked up to be the fifth for Team Jacobs.
Yeah, I heard that, and I know why that surprised me a little bit, but it did. I guess I just don't know enough about Tyler to know how he'd fit in that role, but probably be great.
Well, and again, I think you want somebody that can kind of play theoretically all positions.
Yeah,
Tyler can definitely play front end, back end, and he's a good sweeper.
Yeah, and it's great that some of the young guys get to experience something like that. So.
Yeah, and he's got international experience as
has he ever?
Yeah, as a world junior champion.
So BJ Neufeld picked up for this weekend, at least for Team Cooey. I understand. I believe Luchinsky is at a mixed doubles event, maybe the
Correct.
Canadian mixed doubles. I'm not quite sure what the schedule looks like for all that stuff, but I think that's happening in PEI maybe right now or soon. But anyway, wherever it is, I think he's playing mixed doubles. Well, pretty good shot there for Neufeld. Pretty much right behind the guard. And
well, certainly BJ is not only well known to Canadian fans, but he did start the year with Kevin Cooey last year or yeah. So he's played with Kevin in the past.
Yeah, because he was with Dunstone this year, and then was that the way it went, or did he go on to Dunstone's team?
No, he played with Carruthers. So, maybe Carruthers, maybe it was BJ that was playing. I got that mixed up.
Yeah, I think it was. I think he started with Dunstone, and then Dunstone made the switch when it got to whatever, and then nice shot there, shot rock even.
Very, very well thrown by Thomas Howell.
We're looking at whether or not he can come around on the in-turn. Little in-turn back 8-weight. So it looks like maybe just a little bump and sit right on the yellow and see what you can do in the next one.
Yeah, certainly it was the games that I did yesterday. I mean, uh, in the early ends, the curl just wasn't there, but and as the end progressed, or as the game progressed, I'm sorry, um, certainly the curl did come there, and
Yeah, I thought today's game, what I did this morning too, was had a little more curl than what yesterday's games did as well,
yeah,
or at least a little more finish, if nothing else. So
yeah. I guess that would be better stated. The finish was pretty good there
Dropkin,
yesterday.
yeah, Dropkin thinking about throwing a guard here.
Hmm.
A little risky with the two reds sitting there, but he may not have a lot of options other than to do that. Neufeld threw two really good shots in this end. The second one was just as good, just kind of changed the angles and set that up so Cooey could
Hmm.
run the red into it. Depending on where this one goes, you might run that one. See how it is in the house. So we've got that straight at least now. Good.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and if you're Kevin, you really like the fact that the last one that BJ threw is welded onto the yellow,
Yeah.
and the angle is such that as long as you don't hit it on the center line side, it's gonna miss the other stone in the house that belongs to Cooey.
Probably works actually.
That probably works better than you think.
Yeah.
Kevin has no shot really, but or no choice here, but to kind of run that off the
Yeah.
top.
Looking at whether or not he can somehow hit enough of the top red to run it straight back, but I'm not
I don't
seeing.
think so. Yeah,
No.
no, I don't think so. Yeah, we were talking earlier about how Tardy kind of, when he joined Team Cooey, started off at third and now he's at second. But I've noticed, throughout not only the games here, but even at the Briar, he's in on a lot of discussions. A lot of discussions.
Yeah, probably more than you'd expect actually for.
Yeah, and I think that's why it grabs my attention is, you don't expect the second to be that involved
No,
unless you're.
not with a veteran skip of
That's
Cooey's,
right. Yeah.
resume kind of thing.
I mean, you see Team Jacobs, and I think you saw it when Gallant was with Gushu. Like they kind of defer to him on a lot of issues, or they seek his input. But yeah, I was just surprised that Tardy's that involved in conversations, given Kevin's experience. They look like they tried to. They decided to try and run that straight back. Did they not?
Yeah, interesting.
Oh, I don't believe that. Wow.
That is an amazing shot. Wow, I
Yeah,
didn't think that was possible.
yeah, I could watch that 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. Well, you might get to see it once more, anyways.
Yeah.
Here you
Here
go.
we go. Thanks, Tim. Oh yeah, would have. Yeah,
Missed the
I would
first
like.
part.
Yeah, that the fact that and that's what they were talking about. Would that rock come right through?
Yeah. Now I think Drop can get them all here. I think he can drag the red one into the other one. If he hits it
Yeah,
just on almost on nose, maybe just a slightly on the high side, he'll
yeah,
do it all
you're
three.
gonna have, yeah, you're gonna have to hit it high side.
Yeah.
But yeah, what a fantastic shot, and then to leave the potential of all three going here, it's
Yeah.
probably a little disheartening. But what a
Yeah.
shot that was!
Korey Dropkin with the laser beam here coming down. This guy's
And
throw that big weight so easily. It drives
yeah.
me crazy. Oh, he
Oh my
didn't
God!
drag over there at all.
Wow.
Did not seem
Yeah.
like that had to drag the other way, I thought.
Yeah, I did too.
I don't know what I missed in that. Something I missed anyways. It never came close, actually.
No, no, I kind of thought that was automatic though.
Yeah. I'm thinking they're probably a little surprised as well. But Kevin Cooey now with a draw for two here in the first end. All as a result of his first shot where he made a run back double, leaving three of his own, and made it by wicking off the other one first, actually, I think.
Yeah,
But anyway.
Absolutely fantastic shot.
Derek Martin and Tyler Tardy on the brooms for Team Cooey. Nobody doing anything yet, but
yeah, it's pretty close. I got 14-5 split, so
that should probably do it then.
yeah.
Oh, good draw and a nice way to open up for Kevin Cooey and his team out of Alberta. And they will enjoy a 2-0 lead here after one end of play. The Curling Stadium, Martensville International, the Martensville Curling Club. We'll be back after the break.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's Ice Pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best brew in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
Saskatchewan, you know SaskTel because we're everywhere. Because being everywhere keeps us connected to you. With SaskTel sponsorships, we get to be part of your community. We're here with you, and we're here for you. It's easy to get started. All you need to do is apply. SaskTel cares. Always has, always will. To apply for sponsorship, visit sastel.com/sponsorships.
The people have spoken, the votes are in, and the players are ready to rock. At curling's first ever All-Star event, live from Nashville, April 15th and 16th, where 13 of the world's best men's and women's curlers face off for a star-studded celebrity pro-am, a unique skills competition, and an all-star skins game you won't want to miss. Got a ticket? We'll see you in Music City. Don't have one? Better hurry. They're going fast. The 2025 TCG All-Star Game, live from Nashville, April 15th and 16th. Let's rock.
Well, I'll talk about it the next break. So here we are, back for end number two. Kevin Cooey with a 2-0 lead and then the hoodie up. So he's ready to go. Korey Dropkin looking to throw the corner guard here. Korey won't waste too much time going after some points. I don't think. He's a pretty confident guy, and he won't get a little nervous with a few rocks around, and he'll get right back in this in a hurry if he can.
Absolutely, and I mean, I think that's also a message to Kevin, like, I'm not afraid of you.
Yeah.
That's a good corner guard. I mean, it's nice and tight and covers just a portion of the 8-foot. Kevin's electing to go right in.
Yeah, we were talking before we got started, but we certainly had probably a couple seasons now that just didn't go the way that he was hoping they were going to go when he initially kind of blew up his team and put a new team together. I think he probably would have been okay with the first half of the season or something struggles, but really, I mean, he got to you're in the Briar, so you can't really complain, but he just hasn't really done a lot. It doesn't feel like he's done a lot anyway, certainly by his standards.
Well, and you kind of you're surprised in the amount of teams that have kind of juggled their lineup, heading into next year, being the trials. I mean, every 4 years, teams kind of year one put together a team, and then you see some changes in year two, maybe. But it's been kind of wild the number of changes that have occurred.
Yeah.
In year three.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't expect that at all. And if you do, you expect it from maybe the odd team that's pretty much out of things and just says, well, let's see if we can get something rolling for the next quadrennial or whatever. But there were so many changes at the top end. You don't see that many changes that often in the whole off season.
Yeah.
So a pretty good shot there. Ends up in not a bad spot for Dropkin. Certainly removable for Team Korey, but if he removes it, he probably leaves the opportunity to go around the corner there. All the picks. We're looking to pick it. There's only about, according to Kevin's little distance meter there, he looks like about 2 inches between these two rocks.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it on the overhead there. Yeah. Well, big 2 inches. Let's call it.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. There's a joke somewhere in there. We won't go there.
Yeah, exactly.
And he makes it perfectly. Great shot, Tyler Tardy. He'd move that one a little bit further. Korey probably would have just left it alone and drawn, but it just... Not sure he's going to go there. No, he's going to go the other corner now.
Yeah. No, I mean, just asking Andrew to kind of, place another corner guard up to be used later in the end.
Yeah.
Oh, he's throwing the double guard, maybe. Oh no. That's right. Yeah.
Not seeing a lot of. I haven't been seeing. I'm not around the competitive play all the time. But I'm not seeing a lot of double guard calls. That it compared to splitting the house. I just haven't seen a lot of them.
Yeah, I've not been a huge fan of the double guard. I like to get both of them up, but I mean, it's certainly a way to protect especially if it's a very tight corner.
Yeah, I sort of see it almost more of if you make a bit of a mistake on the first one, then we'll double it up.
Mm-hmm. Look at card. Oh wow, right. Close.
Good attempt.
I know Cooey didn't have the greatest Briar that he had, or didn't have the Briar that he hoped for, but I thought Tardy played really well in the Briar.
Yeah.
Basically asking Andrew to replace that guard, that corner guard that was thrown in with his first one, and successfully removed by Tardy.
It's going to be a little on the high side, but it's enough curl here that the corner guards do have to be fairly tight to be useful. All the guards have to be fairly tight to be useful.
Yeah.
Can't be much longer or any longer than what that one is, really. We going after the left hand, the tighter corner guard. Look to probably roll this on the ring somewhere. PJ Newfield. Somehow he gets the broom out of the way every time.
I would say he gets his nose out of the way every
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
My God, he's right behind and over that rock.
yeah. Yeah, it'd be a difficult
Good
injury
job.
to explain to somebody when
Yeah.
you're like, well, I didn't really do anything. I just throwing curling stones, and I now have a really sore nose. That would be different.
Be interesting now to see if Korey takes a run at the double or he plays the roll.
I think he's going to play the role. I think, Terry. I think it's yeah. I think the doubles it's not real easy. I think it's a little bit steep, and I think he can get if he can nail the weight here. I think he can actually get a little tiny bit of an inside roll here from what I've seen so far today. Might not even have been this sheet, but whatever. I'm going to call him. I don't think it is a sheet because the Ice King's not in the right place.
That's right. Looks like kind of a boardish weight.
Pretty close.
Yeah, wow.
That's yeah, heck of a shot. I don't know if he got it all the way, but pretty darn good.
Yeah, that was a board weight shot. Now, I mean, I heard, and I'm assuming it's from the ice or the sheet. I heard hack.
Yeah, I think I heard the same.
Got that a little wide. Really gonna have to curl this.
Rick Martin trying to work that over. Going to get to it, but I just don't know if it's going to be enough. Will he get it out?
Yeah, just enough. Yeah.
Kevin put the power to it there. I mean, 3 little strokes of the broom, got it out. Well done. Yeah, that was close.
Yeah. And I mean, it's nice to see that Korey is not abandoning the strategy and trying to blank. He's still going after his deuce.
Yeah, exactly.
By playing the intern draw.
It's going to have to come by really tight to get this to where Kevin can't hit it.
Yeah, again, I think I heard Thomas say, I like it. This is really good. So he's replaced the stone, but this time it's even better. Kevin's elected to play the guard. I mean, the options are pretty limited. You've got to play the intern draw that Thomas just played, or the run double, or the guard. And I kind of like the guard here. You're up 2-0. You could ever stretch this to 3-0.
Yeah, I think it's. I think you're right. I think it's curled enough that trying to get it now would be very difficult. And again, another shot that Koi's thrown thousands of over his career. This is pretty long, this one, but still, he's thrown an awful lot of them. So expect it to be very, very close.
He's playing the guard.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Sorry, okay, I thought he was running the corner. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there.
If he's playing the run back, it's a pretty light run back, eh?
Yeah, it would be. Yeah. Yeah, hence the possible 3-0 score that you mentioned. Now I got you.
Yeah, you want this, anywhere from a 1 to a 2, as long and be covered. I think that's open for a tap and roll.
Yeah, definitely not good enough to stop him from playing this. So a very delicate shot for Korey Dropkin here. Somewhere around probably, what do you think, Terry? Hack weight, maybe? Something like that?
Yeah.
The most?
You wanna make sure you push it far enough that not only do you score the yellow one that's currently in the rings, but that your shooter also remains second shot.
Yeah. So he needs a minimum probably back line, and maybe a touch more than that would do the trick.
Yeah, I think I think cock weight is probably the call, but again, we haven't seen a whole lot of rocks travel this pass, so definitely can't think it would be more than hack weight.
No, I wouldn't think so. No.
And if you sweep these early, they just hang. So, but this is really close.
Yeah, I was going to say this looks like it's going to be real close. Yeah, it's going to be a dandy, I think.
Yep.
Get enough to get it out. Gotta go.
Oh.
Not quite. That shot rock, but I find this funny. Like I was thinking yesterday, and I thought I said this a couple times, that I feel like the houses or rocks, whichever way you want to call it, are a little bit dead. But at the same time, every now and then I see, like, if you remember the one that Cooey just didn't really do much to it on the side here, but sometimes they seem like they do bounce pretty good. Like that one there, that looked like that would have been enough to get that to at least to the 12 foot, I would have thought, with it. But